Hello, Training Day tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Pools of Darkness with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we ended on an upswing. We're in the training grounds in the web dimension, and we're on a quest to save some drow lady's son, I think, something like that. And also, gain some items to let us into Callisti's actual inner domain. So things have been going pretty well lately. We've found some rest areas, which are really nice, and generally speaking, the encounters have sort of leveled out a little bit in this dungeon, so that's better. I suppose I should show you, before we start our adventure, I've mostly buffed with the normal buffs again. So we rested, regained our spells, and I cast the main things again. I'm not going to cast every single spell for random encounters, but we're pretty well buffed up anyway. So we've done all the exterior of this area. It's time to head to the inside, the inner cloister or some such. And I believe the only way in is somewhere in here. You notice something odd about the east wall. Sounds like we should check it out. Upon closer inspection, you find it's a door. Okay. Sounds like probably a secret entrance. You enter a small chamber lit with an eerie glow. The testing weapons. Okay. You face a solid wall. A hollow voice whispers, "Be strong for Shest. You must break through." Shinga. The wall tumbles down. You peer through the dust into the next chamber. Well, hold on. Wasn't there supposed to be testing weapons in here? What about all the testing weapons? Well, I probably just wasted like half my spells that I preemptively cast by doing that. Let's just cast a couple quick ones. Let's recast Prayer. I assume there's going to be stuff that's going to attack us soon. That'll do for now. Shielding and all that will wear out, but that's fine. I'm still not sure if shield even does anything. Okay. You feel a sense of dread. Bane himself must be watching. Well, I think we have to push forward either way. The sense of overwhelming fear leaves you. So I get the feeling this is like sort of some trials, right? A ghostly voice whispers, "Do battle for Shest." I guess that's the drow friend that's trying to get us to save her son. Oh, this'll be fine. Driders, unfortunately for them, are not magic resistant. As far as I know. Oh, I've got the speed way up. Back to a more reasonable time. Alright, well, yeah, we should be cutting through these for sure. Still nice to interrupt them so they can't cast any magic, but they're not the real threat in this dungeon for sure. The party mows through them like grass. It's unlikely that any of this is worth much. Unless you want to use some bows, you know. Alright, let's keep moving. Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. A ghostly voice whispers, "Use magic against magic." Said to use magic. Try to kill this one. Oh, come on, Blue. What am I doing? So that's about right. It should not hit Fella, but it hit basically everything else. Well, it could hit basically everything else. We could interrupt it, but it might cost Fella some HP. Good job, Fella. So everyone's got Mind Blank right now, so confusion shouldn't work at all. Just keep interrupting the wizards. They're the most annoying. Could have... No, there's no backstabs here. Yeah, they just can spam stuff like that. Let's just take a couple hits, possibly, to make sure we can deal with that wizard. Pretty good, double kill, I like it. These Drow champions are pretty strong. I will give them credit for being stronger than your average melee fighter, but if we had our proper gear, we'd cut them down like nothing. Alright, good amount of experience, and might be worth looking at some of this loot. It's hard to say for sure. Maybe at the bottom. My guess is this is all just, like, enemy equipment, and probably, other than maybe the arrows, nothing we need, and we don't really need more arrows anyway, so. If you would pass, answer a riddle. Oh, good. He is his name. Ill is his fame. He crushes all, the strong, the weak. His touch is gall. Of whom do I speak? Well, it's almost certainly Bane. They even gave us a hint back, one of the Driders, they gave us a couple hints on how to get through here, and they mentioned Bane's name, so I'm pretty sure that's the quest. There we go. Look at me solving riddles with only a moderate amount of assistance. A wall of heat raises in front of you, forcing you back. What did the Drider say? You see me, I see you. What you see may not be true. Maybe we don't see fire. But didn't we feel the fire? So, like, that's, I don't know. The heat grows unbearable. Look, we've got resist fire. You press on and suddenly the flames are gone. See, what I would have expected for a riddle like that is you feel the fire, so it's clearly something there. But what you see is wrong, so one of these walls you could walk through instead. Because it's not like you saw the flame and were scared of it. You were literally feeling heat, which is, you know, whatever. I'm overthinking things. Okay, I get it. Why were there spiders in this corner? It's fine. We're gonna get hit by a couple lightning spiders here. Maybe. I might be able to do something about it. Unequip that temporarily. Wait, what? Oh, is there no arrows readied? Yeah, I forgot. Not quite enough damage, but... Alright, you can switch weapons mid-battle, mid-round nowadays. Which is a little bit cheating. But I don't mind. No lightning breath allowed. Alright, but regularly, well, to be honest, the fine longbow is pretty good. Alright, so that was just a waste of time. A young elf stands before you. It's probably a trap. He holds the ward you seek. Hern! Cries Denia. She rushes forward. Come with us, Hern. What did the Drider say? It is death you want by wanting at all. Is this another trick? This is an illusion. Right? Ignore? I guess that was the right choice. As you pointedly ignore the elf, it fades and vanishes. An illusion. Denia grows quiet, her face downcast. Look at me remembering. I'm not horrible with riddles, but they're difficult to do on camera with a limited time. You have passed the test! On the table before you are daggers and amulets. This is all we need. Alright. That's a lot of experience. So, cast Detect Magic, and we got some money even. That's a lot of money. I actually don't really want all that platinum. It's just going to weigh us all down. But I'll take the gems and jewelry. Alright, so everyone gets a dagger, I guess? I don't know. I assume they're part of some ritual that's coming up. So what kind of daggers are these? They're the same as my old daggers. Whatever. If we need dagger plus 3, everyone's got one. Alright, congratulations, team. We've finished the trial. You look about, dazed. Maybe we didn't finish. Journal 37, alright. I mean, we're not really drow, so how could this work? The altar room. A magnificent altar spans the far wall, a shrine to night and all its spawn. A giant silver web stretches from the floor to the full height of the vaulted ceiling. The full moon hangs in the web's center, but it is not the full moon. It is the belly of a giant spider, pregnant with evil, pulsing with hideous life. The spider waves its legs wildly about as if casting about blindly for prey. Below this apparition stands a young drow. He is naked, his dark skin gleaming in the light of the obscene moon. He holds a dagger to his lips and stares upward transfixed. Locast stands next to the drow youth, her hand raised above her head, her eyes mere slivers of shining white visible through slitted lids, her robes shimmering in the dark. Valia and Darius flank her. Their eyes closed, their faces ecstatic. Darius carries a crystal wand. That's what we need. Darius, as well as the rest of the supplicants, is guarded by drow. So yeah, remember from last episode, there was some sort of quest for... There's a drow that's accompanying us that's trying to rescue her son here, because I believe someone was going to kill him? I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure something will happen. Denia sees her son. We must save him! Alright, I mean, that's cool. Why not? She runs towards the altar. It's probably not the best course of action. Maybe we could have cast a fireball or a meteor swarm. Alright, what do we got? Mostly Driders. Okay, this is nothing to worry about. Just delay a second. I guess you can just interrupt a couple Driders, right? You're gonna have to switch to real weapon, though. Fine bow. Just trying to decide how I want to run it. It's not been known to work amazingly effectively, but let's try Cloud Kill. Works pretty good on the spiders. Cool. You can kill them with poisonous smoke. Okay, enough of the magic missiles. I thought I had shield. Oh, shield used to be on everyone. It must have wore off during the trial. But shield would have stopped all those magic missiles. Well, I don't want anyone to get killed by a gaze spider. Hey. Don't be a cheater. Now there's smoke everywhere. Alright, just go through it. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. See, look at that. You made it. Good job, fella. Pixel, your turn. Nothing to worry about. Christiana, you're fine. And, Rodica, I guess you can just wait. Oh, no, you got a bow equipped, right? I'm just gonna relax, though. Alright. Not too bad. Good job, everybody. More platinum. Elven chain. Okay, maybe we should have a look at this stuff, then. Let's detect magic, and we'll let Pixel... Yeah, Pixel can carry some stuff. So... I'm gonna check the stuff at the bottom. Or at least try. I guess chain plus 4 might be better than drow chain. Like, drow chain plus 3. This stuff's not very good, though. We've already got drow sword. We already got long swords +3. Ringmail. We had a ringmail +4, and it still wasn't good enough. And this stuff is basically the same as the drow. As far as I know, it's basically the same. So let's trade that up to Shinga and see if that's better than the drow chain. It's probably heavier. -7. Yeah, they gave him -1 AC, and he still has 12 movement anyway, so that's fine. Is there anything else we should take? Oops, take items. In the arrows, I guess. Check the bracers, but probably not worth it. Same as before. Actually, those were pretty good arrows. Sure, whatever, that's fine. It's nothing to worry about. It's good enough, right? Denya is reunited with her son. She thanks you and leaves with him. Okay. Spiders swarm about you. Sensing the amulets, they leave you alone. Oh. Nice. So the spiders will leave us now? You cannot see somebody, but we're attacked by other people. I didn't even get a chance to read that. Alright, that's a lot of Drell clerics over there. This is time for a big spell. Now, this is like kind of like perhaps a boss encounter with like this is a little bit different than a random encounter, right? That's a pretty good damage roll on the fireball. And honestly, even just clearing out those driders makes it a lot easier to interrupt these priests. So we need to interrupt those two if possible, and the one at the bottom. Alright. Rodica, you're going after the guy on the bottom. Right, but I guess you could have done it with your bow, technically. It's true. But it's just easier for me if you've got a sword equipped. Alright, and Shinga, same thing. Actually, you should be able to walk away from the Drider because it doesn't have a melee weapon. Yeah. Same thing. Well, yeah, you can just walk right past them. Cool. And then we should still kill them. But we interrupted all the spellcasters, so. Alright, good round, everybody. Alright, new round. So now everyone needs to get interrupted again. Or killed. Double kill, I like it. If everyone just gets 2 kills, this will be really good. Aww. Alright, well, we made that look pretty easy. Good job, everybody. And I guess maybe some of this is worth looking at. I think I ran out of cloaks of protection, so the ring, if it's just +1, isn't going to be that good. But it might be better than +1. Oh, it's a ring of invisibility. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm not sure exactly how these would function. I think you will start battle invisible. It's probably broken as soon as you take action. I wonder if you could combine this with a blink. I don't know if it resets itself every round. If it did, every round you would start invisible. If you had blink on as well, after you did your attack, you would blink and you'd be supposedly completely invincible for the rest of the round. That would be really overpowered if that's possible. Well, we're definitely going to hold on to that. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll have to try that out later. You hear footsteps. Oh, that doesn't look good. Journal 51. What happened? Darius transforms into a Drider. This is what his mum was trying to avoid. It was as horrible a sight as I'm ever likely to see. And I've seen some sights in my time. Darius thought he'd get away while we fought the guards, but after we won past them, we made our way quiet as whispers after the mage. We needed the ward of safe passage to get into Calliste's parlor. The chamber was dark. We heard footsteps ahead. This is from the perspective of, like, one of our party members. This is crazy. You can imagine how upset Darius, an elf, must have been for us to hear his footsteps. But they stopped, and we thought we'd lost him. Then he screamed. The whole chamber lit up with the glow of Sheth's eyes, and we could see Darius before us. He was shuddering and wailing, and he dropped the ward to grab at his dagger, but he was too late. The whole lower half of his body ballooned outward, his legs began to sprout, ripping through his robes and scrabbling on the flagstones. While his arms flailed in the air, he scuttled back and forth through the chamber, while we ducked back down the corridor, hiding behind columns, in niches, anywhere we could. We listened to the scrabbling and moaning for quite a while, then what he turned into rushed past us without a glance. Nothing for it but to sneak back into the chamber and find the ward. Too bad Shest was still there. So I guess he didn't avoid his fate after all. The ward is laying on the ground. Of course we pick it up. As you reach for it, we're attacked by spiders. You know the drill. A big spider even. Alright, we want to kill that one instantly. I will straight up try to magic missile it. Hey, it worked. All good. Alright, now we're just fighting spiders, no big deal. I mean, technically they've got poison, but that rarely works. And especially now that we've got -6 or 7 AC, I'd be very surprised if they could hit us. Victory music, everyone! Alright, hope you're happy. And now hold the ward of safe you now hold the ward of safe passage, and Calliste's parlor is open to you. So I guess that's it for this dungeon. Spiders swarm about you. Sensing the amulets, they leave you alone. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, that was fun. I guess we have to go the long way out. I never found a shortcut to exit, but it's not a big deal. We should check if there's anything along this route, because we never went this way, right? Of course there's guards, right? Of course. At least the spiders seem to leave us alone nowadays. Backstab! That's all I wanted, just a backstab. So far, we've been doing pretty well against hold person today, which is nice. All right, no trouble. Probably nothing worth looking at. I'm just thinking maybe there's something at the end of this passage. Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to say. We're basically done this dungeon one way or the other. Let's try some stink. Well, we got 2. That's not bad. Looks like we have them all interrupted, so that's pretty solid. Yeah, just walking right through them like no problem. Let's just go to quick mode. Quick mode. There we go. No worries at all. Alright, well I guess that's it. I figured we'd test out all the corners, but that's a fully explored training grounds. Let's just get out of here. And I guess well, it's actually been a bit of a short episode. Maybe we'll do a little bit more. I don't think we'll be able to cast this fast enough, but we can try. Alright. That's the trouble with the bow. Always got to switch it back and forth. Probably anyone that has no shield could just focus on using their bow, honestly. Did I unequip Pixel's, I think Pixel is fighting without a sword here. Yeah. I don't know how that happened exactly. Like, he switched to ranged and then... I don't know. Everyone's got their other swords on. Nope. Shinga's fighting without a sword as well. Weird. How can he have a shield equipped if he was using a bow? I don't understand that. That's weird. Something weird about that's going on. You've got a shield. Okay. Everyone with, like, better than -3 has a shield, so that's all. Alright, anyway, we're fine. We don't need any of that junk. Okay, well, there's one last thing we should do while we're still in this area. Because we have a place to rest. And, that's pretty nice. Should take advantage of that. Sure. Sorry, rap battle Final Fantasy music. It's not allowed during this Let's Play. Should have gone after the priest. Should always go after the priest. I guess they are actually, never mind. Technically, all of these enemies are priests or priestesses. Alright, we're done, right? No problems. Alright, into the safe room. Still safe. Rest. Get all our spells back real quick. Feeling pretty good. So I'm going to say at this point that now that we're done this, it really wouldn't have been a very big deal to head back to Elminster and train up. So I'm willing to do some leveling up now. Gates of Black Iron Swing. So this is the area on the map. We sort of got teleported from here up to here because we started that quest. That's fine. I know there's still a location up here and somewhere over here. And then it's, I think, Calliste's actual temple's here. There might be something over here. I forget exactly. You know, we can look it up pretty easy. So yeah, we started here. We went to the lava ramparts, which was stupid, and got teleported to here. Ah, there's Stockade, but I'll probably go to one of these next, and then work our way across the chasm, and maybe do the ruined city, because I'm sure Calliste's Palace is the parlor is the last place to go, right? But sorry, like I was saying, I feel like at this point it's fair to level up because, you know, even if all we have to do is go back down and re-enter the portal, basically, it's really not a big deal. So, leveling up. Shinga gets some HP. Fella gets some more cleric spells. And another more cleric spells. I think he's basically done, actually. Level 28 or 29 is the last cleric level that gives you anything. Pixel, level 21 mage. I like high level spells. Gets a useless spell as well. I think that's the last spell he can memorize, so... Even if you didn't have, It's weird, his Thaco... This actually doesn't really matter, because his fighter Thaco is so much better. But the mage level might help his saves, it's hard to say. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why I figured starting Pools of Darkness with all the spells memorized wasn't a big deal. If you get to high level mages, you just eventually learn them all anyway, just without even needing to use scrolls. Alright, Christiana's catching up a little bit. Well, not catching up, but she's getting some better spell slots. Hey, there's your level 17 fighter. That's your highest level you need. So that sort of minimizes her Thaco and her saving throws as best as they're going to get. She also gets a mage level up, so... Honestly, I feel like most of these level 8 spells are worthless. Mind Blank is a good defensive spell, I've decided, especially when you're fighting Drow that cast Confusion and Fear and stuff. Feeble Mind, it protects against a lot and it lasts a long time. So we need to have like 6 charges of it for any dungeon, and then that's enough for everybody. So you should probably be able to cast at least 1 for yourself. But otherwise, the other level 8 spells seem pretty terrible. Especially Blind. Veronica got a fighter level up. Good. So, I mean, we sort of did this before, and then I undid it. But yeah, you know, there you go. Level 17 fighter caught up. And level 16 mage. Same thing, I'll give you Mind Blank for now, and later on you can also memorize maybe Otto's Dance. Maybe one day we can get that to work. Otherwise, level 8 magic seems like a waste. And then there's old Blue here. Also very high cleric level. Not quite Fella's tier, but you know. And that's that. Alright, I guess, you know, you could try to rest on the overworld here. No, you can't. You can't rest. Never mind. That's right. Let's just enter here. Apparently, Denia is still with us. That's weird. Let's try to take her back to her village. But let me first here quickly add some spells. So a level 6 cleric spell, is it? That's another heal, basically. Harm and Blade Bearer just aren't worth enough. High level magic is good. Always like the fireball anyway. And I'm gonna try some more death spells. They can work on the drow. I kind of went overboard on memorizing Globe of Invulnerabilities because I was worried about even surviving the random encounters before the last couple episodes. But it's probably not that big a deal. And honestly, having someone with Stone to Flesh is probably even more important. But I can change that in between episodes if I have to. It's no big deal. Okay, lots of new spells for Christiana. So you can have your own Mind Blank. And another Delayed Blast Fireball, because there is no competition at level 7 for a magic user. I will similarly give you 1 Stone to Flesh, because we are fighting against some stone spiders. Theoretically, that'll happen once in a while. They'll manage to get that through our save. And then Heal Spell seems really good. I mean, there's no doubt. I think we've got lots of these sorts of spells ready, and I hardly ever use them. That's kind of the trouble. In the end, we end up just using the basic spells. Pixel, our highest level mage. I'd like to at least have 1 of these available, just in case it works on a boss. Unfortunately, the drow resist magic so often, it's probably... like, this is probably really good at enemies with high saving throws but no magic resistance. Assuming that works on them, and I'm still not 100%, but... And same thing here, let's try at least 1 person with a death spell. Oh, it's level 7. Oh, even better. That's like 5 Delayed Blast Fireballs he's gonna have now or something. That's great. Bella! I don't even know. Destruction is great if it works. I don't need all that many resurrections. It's nice to have some spares, though. Because they restore you with full HP, it's kind of like a heal spell in a way. So the more heals and resurrections you've got, the more like longevity you've got for these long dungeons. Alright, that's everything. I feel like got a pretty good variety of spells. I know I don't use... There's a lot of, like, not quite as good as fireball spells, and I just don't use them very often, because in a pinch, what do you want? Damage everything, possibly kill everything, or maybe have a chance to stun one of them. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it competes very often. The enemies get so high saving throws late game as well. Alright, well, let's see, 33 minutes in? We'll go a little bit longer. I'll try to go back to the village. I haven't been to the village yet. Oh! Oh, I see. Oh, come on. I want to go back in there. Her son must be hiding in one of the corners. So Pixel must be missing bows ready, or arrows ready or something. Should have a quick look at Pixel here. What's wrong with his ranged? Oh, maybe he doesn't have enough. Just get rid of this. If you're gonna switch to a bow, switch to that. It's fine. Alright. So let's try this again. We are near the sacred grounds. Guards patrol the area. Okay. Let me, because I have no idea where he is. Let's just look up on the clue book and maybe we can figure it out quickly, faster. So somewhere... So, like, we made it all the way to 18. I'm not sure if there's a way to actually find him. Like, I know he turned into a Drider here and sort of ran away. And then we walked all the way out, so I didn't see him anywhere along the way. Maybe he went back to, like, one of these rooms or something, number 2? Private entrance. So we could have come in through that way if we'd met someone else. That's fine. We didn't take that route. We went by the Denia route. That's fine. So, where is her son? Like, she doesn't want to leave, right? So I assume there's still something to do. I actually have no idea where we'd find him. Yeah, we fought all of this stuff. We've got the ward. Because we made it all the way to there. That was the final battle. Right? We did all the trials. Well, I don't know. Maybe the overall synopsis will help. I feel like there might not be a proper solution to this, unfortunately. It feels like... just because she keeps saying, I'm going to stay here to rescue my son. Well, she rescued her son, and then he turned into a Drider and ran away. So... Oh, you can rest in the tests as well. That's nice. Huh. Well, maybe there's no happy ending for her. I was thinking maybe, but... Where would you even... I'll check the boss rooms. Ugh. I don't trust auto battle very well, but... We'll see how they do. It's such a small fight. You'd think auto battle would be fine, but... Like, they don't do a very good job of spreading out the attacks to interrupt the casters. And they never move, so you always use ranged weapons. Alright. Wasn't too bad, though. Alright, come on. We can do this. We can get up here without having to fight 20 times, right? Ah! Alright, we're gonna go with, Cone of Cold, right? I want that. It's totally gonna work and kill them all immediately. Well, hit most of them. At least he targeted the right person there. Oh, we've got no buffs either because we walked on the overworld for a second. Alright, not too bad. Sorry, we've sort of flown off the screen again there. Okay, let's just quickly check these rooms. This was the boss's room originally, and this was the magic thingamajigger. I guess... I don't think there's any... Well, okay, we'll check the exit, right? I was thinking maybe we'd run into him here. Okay, well, I feel like... I'm sorry, Denia. Your son's a Drider now. I don't know where you'll find him. Maybe he's in one of those Drider wall rooms. I don't really want to spend any more time in there. Let's just quickly, so we get at least one more interesting thing. Let's go to some pets of Khaleesi's. Well, they're worth lots of experience. They're not even pets of Khaleesi's. Look at this. They lied to me. Here they are saying you're going to fight some pets of Khaleesi's and they're just little spiders. I mean, they're phase spiders. Sure. But I want to go to that village because maybe the village has a shop or something and it's not just all combat. Did I not give Christiana a better bow? Why is Pixel unable to switch to ranged weapons for melee? Why are you not willing to use ranged weapons, Pixel? Like, he equipped the fine bow, but he just ended his turn rather than... Maybe he didn't have line of sight. That's probably it. And Christiana has a... Yeah, just get rid of this. They keep switching to the wrong weapon. Because the fine longbow is way better at ranged. It's not even a competition. Alright. We don't need any more of those daggers. So somewhere around here, the gossamer walls of a forest village. Same map as every other time. That's kind of rude. Well, let me see where to go in here so I don't have to re-explore the whole thing. So the forest village is, I assume, this one? No, this one. Alright, so just a quick look at where the events are. One in the middle, one by the door, something in the right room, and the top. So we'll check those out. Let me do that quickly this episode. Just a mini adventure, right? Let's head to the middle. Nothing happens. Wispy webs blow gently about you. Strands snag your supplies. Spiders rustle overhead. Drow laugh atop the wall, while some flee with your stuff. Did they really just steal some of our stuff? Okay, wait a second. What just happened? It says spiders and drow attack. I'm gonna be a little bit angry if they permanently steal my stuff. We'll have to look at our inventory when we're done. Alright, anyway, let's kill these guys. This looks like not too dangerous of a fight, but because there's enemy casters, let's at least fight it out properly here. So, bow off. Melee on. Let's just try to keep these wizards interrupted primarily. Yeah, enough of that. Again, fella, you're probably using the wrong bow here. Yeah, I know it's a lovely +4 bow, but, you know, your fine bow would work a lot better in that situation. And I apparently just threw all my darts away already, so forget that. Everyone's switched over to bows, that's the trouble. That's kind of why I don't like using auto battle very often. It's nice, but I wish, like, at the end of battle it would just return you to the weapon you had originally equipped before auto battle. Because that's what I normally want equipped. Nice try, champion. Looks like we pretty much got this though. We keep them all interrupted. You're not supposed to try to poison me. Oops. Just killing spiders, you know the drill. I'm not doing very good at dodging this giant spider attack, I gotta say. There we go. Pixel switched to ranged at least. Flee and panic, eh? Alright. Job done. It might have been a quest battle, so let's at least test some of this. Like the banded mail looks odd, so we should check it out. The rest of it looks like it's probably just random drow gear. That might be better, actually. -7 to -8, yeah. There you go. Then we can hand me down the chainmail. There we go. Look at that. 2 people got better AC from that. Alright, what's in the village? It's not much of a village, is it? I feel like my clue book is kind of lied to me about some of these locations. So one... I think you only get an event if you're in the middle of the map before you go to the training grounds. Because it's... If you don't have Denia, then Velardis will join you and go to the training grounds. Alright, but we didn't get anything there. Okay. So let's just keep looking around the outsides. There's a couple more places to check. You find a long cocoon in a spiral web. You bet. It's a scimitar! And I believe it's probably better than what we've got. Hey, look at that. Fella! You get yourself a slightly better sword. Sorta. I mean, the scimitar probably is not as good against large enemies, but +1. It's plus... Well, it's got a better enchantment on it, so I figure it's worth it. Where's the next item? Okay, there's 2 left. I say item, I have no idea what's in there, but... There's drow guards, that's fine. I feel like just burning them all again. Sometimes I just gotta light the world on fire. Didn't hit them all. Let's try one more time. Now that Pixel has 4 of these, I can spam them out pretty regularly. Good job, Pixel. You hit most of them. You can just shoot. Good. Excellent. It was just a guard, so it's just like a patrol, I believe. Nothing looks unique to me. And I believe... Alright, well, there was an event over there somewhere, apparently. Apparently I'm not finding it. Oh, good! It's this fight again! Alright. This is what I get for looking around. Okay. I'm gonna try it. We have, like, no buffs at all. So let's get at least 1 buff. Alright, now I'm thinking this should work. It might be able to interrupt some of these. It might even be able to hit the golem. I don't know. That's 2, which is a good start. At least let's try to kill the Driders before they can start doing anything. I know it heals the golems, but yeah, that's fine. They haven't taken any damage yet, so it should probably kill all the Driders, which at least helps a little bit. It did not hit very many of the wizards there. Alright, you know what? I was thinking I would have cast haste, but we actually don't even have a haste ready to go. She should be able to use her bow because the Drider has a bow. I'm just trying to think, like, interrupting the wizards is all I really care about. I can't, actually. But I can move away and do it, right? Okay. Same thing with Pixel. Move away. Just keep them interrupted. Now, the golems are going to be difficult enough. I'm thinking actually a lightning bolt here. They're all kind of in a line. And if it hits the golem, it'll slow it at the very least. Sure, why not? Better than nothing. Well, they got one ice storm off. I did a pretty good job of interrupting them. Alright, we're gonna have to start fighting. Let's, there's this one up here, right? That's the one casting magic. Let's, just gonna globe myself. Pixel, keep trying to kill this one. And Shinga's gonna start holding off the golems. Bella, you can assist him. You've got pretty good armor class. The good news is that Blade Barrier will probably keep the golems away from that spot, so there's a few less of them for us to fight at the same time, because they're dumb like that. They can probably walk right through it, but they won't. Alright, the damage is starting to add up. Finish off these wizards. I am going to go heal up Rodica. Just finish off this wizard first. Alright, now we're going to switch to doing damage. I don't think, unless you have like +3 or +4 arrows equipped, you probably can't actually hit the golems with those weapons. And Pixel has a shield anyway, so he's as good as we're going to get against the golems basically anyway. I don't think my dagger... Why did I equip... Didn't I have a dagger +3? Did they steal my dagger +3? Is that the problem? I thought I had 2 of those. I never checked what they stole. That's kind of annoying. It would be more annoying if this wasn't like a temporary dungeon where like you basically lose all your loot anyway. But still, that's pretty rude if they can just steal stuff that you've got. Possibly equipped, even. Alright, looks like we've got things under control. Still gonna go heal up Shinga, though. These golems just do too much damage if they ever connect. Alright. Pretty good fight. Tons of XP. And, well, probably nothing, but a quick look. Yeah, I don't think anything that's worth it. Alright, let me just check my thing. I thought there was an event. Yeah, there was supposed to be a number 4 event. Oh, I already did it. You fight Drow. Alright. So all that's left is I can get my equipment back. Ah, I see. One last little thing to do. In here. You spawn a dagger. So that must have been the item they stole. Who climbs in? Rodica, you're the thief. Rodica Prosop enters the web, disappears, and moments later comes out. Looks like it's safe. You rush in and find spiders. Of course you do. But little did they know I had fireballs ready for them. They should come to expect that anywhere they go, they're going to get fireballed by now. Oh, missed one of the blinking spiders. It's a new round because Shinga went twice, so there you go. Alright. And I guess I get my dagger? I guess that's all the stuff they stole, maybe? I don't know. Weird. No, we didn't have that before. Cool. That's probably better than the chain already. Slightly. So if I moved over a ring of protection as well, that'd be slightly better, but I'll just go like that for myself because it's hard for me to get 8 armor class. Cool. Alright, well, maybe that dagger plus 3 is just lost forever. Unless someone has 2. No, because we had a spare dagger plus 3 on everyone. And now we have, like, 1. Remember, right before the trial, everyone got a dagger plus 3? So they must have stolen quite a lot of stuff. Well, there's another one. Just hard to say exactly what they stole. But we used to have 6 of them, and now we have 2. Weird. And I guess we're done with this area. Alright, well. I guess that's the end of this episode. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We've got a few more overland sort of side areas to check out. And because we've got the Ward of Safe Passage, I think it's pretty much ready to go to Calliste's parlor up in the top right. But there's something over here, there's something over here, and here, and we got to check those out first. So, that's the plan. Also, I suppose, level up. Nothing that amazing. Well, level 9 spells, you know, maybe good. Alright, well thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'll just make the overland route probably up to here, save you from having to watch that. See you there!